Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my wigs, and I'm just starting off with an extra large dome cap. And I use extra large because it's always good to have extra large when you're using a sewing machine, so your wig might be too big but it's not too small. I know guys, my canvas head is leaning to the side. She got in a fight yesterday, so she's looking a little beat up. And now I'm just pinning down my closure. Make sure you do this part very carefully and everything is straight. It was kind of hard to show you how I'm sewing my closure on there. You see the needles going side to side because it's kind of hard for me to show you and have my hand out the way. I'm sorry guys, but this is the best way for me to show you. And once you get to the end of the closure, all you're going to do is take your needle through and you're going to wrap it around like either 2 or 3 times, and this is going to form a knot so your wig stays secure. You'll see me do it right now. See? And you just pull and it's secure. I'm using this elementary chalk that I got from Dollar Tree because it was only $1, and I'm going above the actual elastic part so my wig can actually stretch when I'm done. This technique works best for me when I'm actually using a sewing machine. As you get closer to the closure, your line will get longer and longer, forming that U shape, if you get what I mean. I just line my tracks up against the wig cap, and when you are sewing, it is so important to keep your wig cap straight. That is the most important thing. You have to make sure it's straight at all times while you're sewing, because if you don't, your wig cap will be too small and that will cause problems. While I was sewing, when you first sew, you start sewing and then you use the reverse little tab to make sure it locks in like I'm doing right now. The stitch pattern that I use is zigzag. I really do like the zigzag because your tracks is very secure on the wig when you use this stitch. If you do not know how to sew yet, please do not make your wigs on the sewing machine just yet. I made that mistake when I first bought the sewing machine. I tried to make a wig and I messed up my whole wig. It ended up getting caught in the sewing machine and it was just a disaster. So please take some sewing classes or get somebody to teach you. I'm more than willing to help anybody that live in the surrounding area. But yeah, please take some classes. My sister had to teach me before I actually started making my wigs, and I'm very grateful that she taught me. And I do not cut my tracks. That's something I tried not to do. I did not cut it. I just flipped it over, and as you see, I am sewing down the rest of the track. I just flipped it over and started back sewing. You can cut your tracks because that will make it lay just so flat. But even though I didn't cut it, it's still laid down very flat. So it's how you want to do it. It's your wig. Do what you want. Use that line as a guide. You know that line that we drew with the chalk? Use it as a guide. And as you sew, you can turn your wig. Because while I'm sewing, I'm actually turning my wig. I'm using that line that I have as a guide. Because you don't want to sew straight. Because if you sew straight, your wig will not be right. Probably will be too small. So you have to use that line that you drew as a guideline. It's very important. Y'all, do y'all see that? Do you see how flat that is? Super, super, super flat. And it's so, so secure. Guys, this is the side that I flipped over, and it is very, very secure. Guys, I want to show you, I'm trying to show you the lines. I know it's a little blurry, but like I said, as you get closer and closer to your closure, you just want to form that U shape. And it just all depends, because you don't want to run out of room when you get close to your actual closure. So just make sure you're actually spacing it out. You know, just space it out the best way you know how. I did most of the wig off camera. Now I am actually adding on the last track onto the actual closure. So we're going to connect the two. So it's flat and seamless, and no track is actually showing when we actually wear our wig. Once we do this last step, we are done with the wig, guys. I had fun making this video. I thank you guys so much for watching, and please have a blessed day and stay tuned for my next video. Bye, guys.